Hey guys, Mrs. Devlin here. For today, I wanted to go over the Evaluating the War essay assignment. So now that we've come to the conclusion of our Civil War unit, we're going to kind of take a step back before we do our unit test. I would like you to tell me whether or not this war was a war for freedom. So today we're starting an essay assignment. This assignment will take the next 3 days in class and will require answering the following question. Was the Civil War a war for freedom? For this assignment, you are going to say yes, the Civil War was a war for freedom. Again, we'll have the next 3 days to work on this. We're going to go ahead and click for more information and to look at the rubric. So the Evaluating the War essay assignment. From 1861 to 1865, the Union and Confederacy fought the Civil War, the most costly and bitter war in our nation's history. People had different perspectives on the meaning of freedom, and their differences over freedom helped cause the war. As the United States forcibly reunited at the end of the war, the nation and its people had to redefine what freedom meant. Considering what you have learned in this unit, please tell me why the Civil War can be seen as a war for freedom. So our goal is to write a 3-paragraph essay. So this will include your introduction, your body, and your conclusion. So that is what your 3 paragraphs should have. You're going to support your claim with 3 reasons. So you're going to have examples from our textbook or from the outside source. I'm going to encourage you to look at this HistoryNet article on causes of the Civil War, and develop each reason in your body paragraph. Support your reasons with specific evidence from a variety of sources you've studied in this unit. So, you have to back up your facts with evidence. You're going to analyze your evidence and cite the sources in MLA format. If you need help regarding that, please let me know. I will send you a great website for it, using your textbook and the provided causes of the Civil War website. I'd like you to write in a clear and formal style. Use words, phrases, and clauses to show the claim, reasons, evidence, and make the essay flow logically and smoothly. In the last paragraph, show me a conclusion that restates your interpretation or claim and summarizes your reasons. So, this assignment is going to be worth 50 points, and it's going to be due this Friday, May 15th. The points are going to be broken down in the following manner. You get 10 points for submitting to me your sentence starters, and then the essay needs to be written in a 3-paragraph format with an introduction, thesis, body paragraph, and conclusion with an argument that is clear and easy to understand. This is worth 30 points. For further breakdown, click on the rubric present here, and it tells you exactly what I'm going to be looking for. So if we look at our little rubric here, I apologize that it's written on the side. You're going to be graded on your interpretation of your claim, so your thesis statement, your reasons for your thesis statement, so are you backing up your argument with facts, the amount of evidence, so did you provide the right amount of evidence, the right quality of evidence, and did you cite things? You will also be graded on analysis of evidence and your formal style. So that's kind of where those 30 points will go. And then you're also going to make sure your essay is researched and includes accurate and clear information on the Civil War. And you're also going to make sure your essay is free of grammatical errors and other items that interfere with overall meaning. So the following lessons and websites will be helpful in helping you research and plan your assignment. I've included 3 items here. Please don't use any other ones. I've included Chapter 16 in your Holt book. It'll prove to be extremely beneficial for you here. I've also included a HistoryNet article on causes of the Civil War. This is where I would really truly recommend that you start. And lastly, a brief history of the Civil War from the Civil War Trust. So let's continue taking a look here. So that is our trajectory for the next 3 days. Again, that assignment's due on Friday. But until then, I'd really recommend you breaking it up into the following steps. I would very much recommend you complete your sentence starters activity today. Tomorrow, maybe work on drafting your essay. I will be having Hangouts available for those who need them. I did this for the previous project, and it seemed to really work nicely for those who chose to attend the Hangouts. So I can't recommend that enough, guys. Do it, seriously. I don't bite. So once you've done this, let's take a look at step 2. Begin constructing your 3-paragraph essay by completing the sentence starter activity. Please use the provided website to help you tell me why the Civil War was a war for freedom. Complete the notes activity and submit it for today. For credit. Use detail and information from your whole book. So, here is your sentence starters activity. Here's your directions, guys. Use this to help you create an outline for your essay and to compile your essay. This is your way for you to outline and take notes. If you complete the sentence starters activity, guys, you're going to have a great path towards an essay. Your first paragraph is your introduction, so I've written out instructions for you right here. Begin your essay with this introductory sentence. The Civil War was a war for freedom because of... You're going to examine the HistoryNet website here and pick 3 causes. So take a look at the example thesis I have written here. The Civil War was a war for freedom because of the Emancipation Proclamation, the Wilmot Proviso, and the Missouri Compromise. Here you can see that I've clearly stated my point, and I've then backed it up with 3 separate items. You can't use this one. It's not an accurate one, so please don't use it. I'll be able to look at it and go, really, man? Oh, dude, bad choice. So don't use that. Let's see where we go from here. Begin with this sentence. This section with this sentence. The Civil War occurred from 1861 to 1865 and was the only time that the United States fought against each other. So we've started our thesis. We've also then gone ahead and kind of introduced the Civil War, which is what we're supposed to do in an introduction. When you create an introduction, guys, something you cannot forget is the fact that you are introducing these concepts. You can't just throw me smack dab into your argument. You gotta start small. So you're introducing the Civil War. I've asked you here to list 3 details using complete sentences from your reading, from your website search, about the Civil War and big events. So why was this war so drastic? Why was this war such a big deal? Okay, that's what you're looking for here. So again, you're putting 3 in. Paragraph 2 is your body paragraph, and I want you to begin the paragraph with this sentence. There are many reasons why the Civil War was a war for freedom. Here you'll see I have a link that says use this website to examine Civil War causes and pick 3 to research. Let's go ahead and open up this website. So here, causes of the Civil War, we've got slavery, Dred Scott, states' rights, abolitionism, Uncle Tom's Cabin, Missouri Compromise, Underground Railroad. Guys, this has so many choices. You're going to pick 3 from here, and you're going to go ahead and research them for me, okay? So you're going to pick 3 from this list, and then look them up in your Holt book to get more detail. So what you're doing here is you're showing me the event and theme examples. But here you can't just write Wilmot Proviso or whatever you choose. You have to tell me why. Guys, when we take notes, it is so incredibly important to make sure you're not just writing down things for the sake of writing them down. What you write down has to help you remember what you need to recall when you're writing your essay. I'm sure this has been talked about in English class, so take this to heart. You're providing 3 events and examples, and you're also telling me why are they important. I'm also going to add that to our notes right now. Tell me why they are important as well. So guys, this cannot be important enough here. So this is the body paragraph. This is where you're proving to me that your argument is indeed good and true. So always tell me why things are important. Paragraph 3 is your conclusion, and you're going to begin that with a restatement of your thesis. You're going to say the Civil War was a war for freedom because of 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to summarize your reasons for each of the examples. So again, you're telling me why these items are important because you're concluding. And when we conclude, we need to make sure that our argument is accurate and that our argument makes sense. I can't stress that enough, guys. So important. And then once you've done that, you're going to give me one last reason why the Civil War was a war for freedom. This is the final chance to prove your point. So maybe give me a great statistic here, or a good story that you found when you were researching. This is your final chance to prove your point true. Seriously. Lastly, you're going to restate your introduction sentence, and bam, you're done. So this is what I'd like you to submit for today. You're going to go ahead and complete the sentence starter activity, submit it in the digital Dropbox to receive your points and credit for today. If you need help, contact me at any time today, guys. I'm always happy to help you through anything that might be a little tricky. And I don't want you to be intimidated by this assignment. I always try to break things down into steps that are digestible and steps that are doable. So if you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed about this at any time, please contact me. I can get you through it, I promise. Good luck.